Mulan ascends to godhood in SMITE, Path of Exile's next expansion is Delirium, Guild Wars 2 takes a sledgehammer to its PvP, and the Trials of Osiris are returning to Destiny 2.
Autonomy is an illusion.
What's good, everyone? James Mulan here with your weekly recap for gaming news and announcements of the week of February 28th, 2020. And there's a decent amount of news leading up into a PAX-filled weekend, starting off with SMITE's Ascendant Warrior update, which is now live, introducing the first mortal-turned-god, Mulan. Mulan joins the Chinese pantheon in the warrior role. Focused on being aggressive and nimble, Mulan's power grows the more she uses each one of her weapons in battle. The update also introduces a new esports and live streams hub where you can earn points to buy skins and vote on upcoming games. That sounds pretty interesting. Meanwhile, Valve has officially launched its MOBA spin-off, Dota Underlords, with the start of Season 1. The update that takes the game out of beta introduces the new City Crawl campaign, which includes many new in-game rewards to earn as you complete puzzles. The season also means a roster change for heroes, alliances, and items, with a new summoner and alliance to fill the void. The season also offers a battle pass, which includes over 100 cosmetic items, which is priced at actually a reasonable $5. And it wouldn't be Valve, of course, if they didn't introduce hats as a cosmetic item. In other major news, Path of Exile is getting ready to launch its next expansion in a couple of weeks. Delirium, as it's called, will arrive on March 13th on PC and a week later on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. The expansion introduces the Delirium Challenge League, which lets you craft your own monsters with lethal modifiers. You'll also be able to replay encounters under the new Delirium effects, boosting their difficulty and rewards. The update also includes Delirium Cluster Jewels, which let you expand your already massive passive skill tree, new items, skills, and support gems, and integrates the Metamorph Challenge League into the core game. Pretty impressive update, to say the least. Everyone's going back to the good old days of gaming, it seems, as DOFUS veterans are getting a treat with the newly announced DOFUS Retro. Based on the 1.29 version of the game, DOFUS Retro are a set of old-school servers with more retro-style graphics, more challenging and grindy gameplay, and more focus on cooperation between players. If you'd like to jump into one of those servers, you'll need to have an active subscription to the game, but it might be nice to take a nostalgic trip back. Speaking of older MMOs, months ago, RuneScape revealed an upcoming new skill, Archaeology, and this past week the dev team has finally settled on a launch date, which happens to be March 30th. Archaeology will let players excavate artifacts, reinvent old technologies, and more across 6 explorable areas. Of course, it'll also include new layers of lore and story content, plus useful rewards that everyone can certainly dig. See what I did there? There's more previews of the update to come in the next month, so make sure you stay tuned at MMOHuts.com to catch up with all of them. Shifting to something a little bit more modern, Armored Warfare has kicked off its 5th season. Titled Spirithaven, this update has an Asian theme, continuing the storyline by sending the Resistance to travel through Eastern Asia to capture intel on Enigma. The update includes new light tanks from Asia, a new commander, a new special operation, and more. What's also interesting is that Armored Warfare is updating their battle UI in this patch, bringing a collection of improved HUD components, revised commanders, graphic improvements, and a dynamic dirt system. In a big twist, Guild Wars 2 is taking back PvP with a competitive content update. Call to Glory. The update introduces Swiss tournaments, mini-seasons, a new armor set, and a new Warclaw skin to earn. But more importantly, the dev team has made some sweeping changes to all professions to change how they play in PvP and world versus world content. There is way too much to go over in this particular recap, but if you're interested, make sure you check out the link in the description below for all of the details. Destiny 2 is also pitching a PvP update by announcing this week that Trials of Osiris, its well-known 3v3 battle from Destiny, will be coming back during Season of the Worthy. Trials of Osiris is a competitive team mode that takes place on the weekends, which takes a lot of thought and teamwork to succeed at. While we don't know a whole lot just yet, we do know that the team says that they're trying to recapture the original Trials of Osiris experience, and that it will launch on March 13th. And if you're needing even more of a PvP fix, Apex Legends has announced the System Override Collection event, starting on March 3rd and running for 2 weeks. The event features the Deha Loot limited time mode, which features the Evo Shield, an exclusive prize track with 2 legendary weapon skins, and 24 limited cosmetics available to purchase or get through System Override event packs. Those who collect all 24 cosmetics can get the Octane Heirloom set for free. Finally, let's touch on 2 freebies this weekend so you can get your game on. First of all, Black Desert Online is available for free on Steam or from the game's official website until March 2nd. Now, this isn't a temporary free-to-play period either. If you actually grab the Game Pass during this time, you'll get to keep the game for free forever. Also, to be able to play free this weekend, one of my favorite games, Ark Survival Evolved. This free weekend is just in time to celebrate the launch of Ark's new expansion, Genesis Part 1. The expansion actually features new mission-based gameplay in brand new worlds featuring new creatures, items, and weapons. A simulation designed to test and weed out weak survivors is what it's all about. There's a lot of cool things to check out. Sort of like they took everything from all of their other expansions and kind of combined it into one crazy setup. Looks pretty sweet. I'm very excited to play it when I'm done playing other things. If you've never played Ark before, just stop what you're doing and try it. Go download it. You have to have a massive hard drive if you want to get all the expansions, and check it out this weekend. It's also on a huge sale, so if you decide you want to keep playing, it won't cost you an arm and a leg. Either way, that's about it for all the major news and announcements for this week. Stay tuned next week for more news, including a PAX East recap. For more information on the news topics, check the links in the description below. Feel free to discuss the news or even more news in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that little bell icon to get notifications, and of course, share this video. But until next time, guys, that's going to be it for me. I'm James Blonde. See you out there, gamers.